in Vanity Fair PR in 2006, I was convinced by a writer of Vanity Fair that Karl Rove had never been given a fair shake and that he was going to take a fresh look. And so I went to Dan Bartlett, the head of communications, and said, is it cool if I work on this? Because I really think I think I could really do a good job. And he was like, yeah, knock yourself out.
I don't know how long it's going to take for Republicans to learn the lesson. You cannot trust the media. You're not going to get the glossy cover. This reminded me so much of during my tenure when President Trump got on the phone and talked to Bob Woodward. Yeah. And I came into the job and my predecessor had, I don't know if she had any part in it. I don't know how it panned out. Maybe it was something Trump did behind the scenes, but regardless, he had talked in extended long format to Bob Woodward and thinking he could shape the story. But you can't shape the story. Bob Woodward is going to do a left-leaning piece that maybe he wouldn't do on Joe Biden. Vanity Fair is going to do a left-leaning piece. You get 2 pages in and they're already talking about critics making Hitler comparisons with Trump.
Greg, I might have said, we said we would be the most transparent administration in history.
I do love how everybody agreed with what Susie Wiles said. I think that was a tremendous thing on from the other side. But it's so funny to watch the media gobble up this narrative when the last time I checked the industry, it isn't really a shining example of stability or mental health.
Here's the thing, Dana. Women are intoxicated by Vanity Fair. So when Susie found out Vanity Fair wanted to roll in, it's like heroin. She had to do it. There was no saying no. And look what happens. It blew up. Now, this guy who wrote it, Whipple, worked for Trump before.
Last word to you, Jessica, on anything.
Well, I think the marketing of this is a hit job might work if it had been 1 interview, but she sat down with him 11 times. Yep. And there were recordings. So when people came out and said she didn't say that, he's like, let me just press play on this. And I do think that Susie Wiles, at least 99% of the time, by reputation, what I've seen so far, is in control of what she's doing and that she is telegraphing something.